Hey, I want to show you a little hack, a little trick when you know you should stop pickling. Remember these? My favorite pickles? Let me back it up a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Check this out. Look at how, I don't know, for lack of a better word, blonde, let's call it faded, the pickle juices. This is when the last of the pickling needs to stop. You can pickle 3 times anything in leftover pickle juice. And today, what I'm having is deviled eggs. So these have been sitting in the water for, I don't know, 5 days. So this is the last of them. When they turn, the water turns this light. Time to stop. But the eggs are going to be delicious, nevertheless. It's lunchtime. I'm hungry. Let me show you what I'm eating. I'm going to have 2 of these. I get these from QVC. And I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat them. Let me turn the camera around and show you something else. There we go. And I'm going to have 2 of these, my angel eggs. Now, I wanted to show you what happens. See how blonde they are? They're not as vibrant and as greenish as the other ones that I made before. So these over here, these 4, I am eating for dinner, and these 2, along with 2 hot dogs, will be my lunch. So here we go. Okay, it's lunchtime, and you guys got the precursor to my lunch. Angel eggs, yum, take a bite. Delicious. Beef hot dogs. Okay, put your comment down below. I'm not going to do anything, and I'm not going to show anything for the entire video. Put your comment down below. This goes out to you, little Miss BBB, Mrs. BBBE Police. Do I Heinz yellow mustard, or don't I? What do you think? Drop your comments down below. Let me know. I hate eating on camera. Later. On Tuesday, I had a Tuesday talk. Now, because it's Thursday, is it a Thursday squawk? Asking for a friend. But seriously now, I want to talk about a couple of things that I've been watching today. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jerry. And I talk about, yes, food, yes, the carnivore diet, but also reality. And my channel is changing. I'm going to be talking about different things. So stick with me. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to laugh a lot, especially. And I'm hoping a lot of us become friends. Now, with that all being said, I want to talk about some of the videos I've been watching today. I always do this because the hair goes in my face. So, get that out of my face. I just took a walk, that's why. I want to talk about these sugar diet people that I've been watching. Again, I'm not going to speak ill of it. I'm going to give it to you from my perspective. If you haven't already heard, there's a thing out there called the sugar diet. Like many diets. You can lose weight doing anything. You can lose weight doing the potato diet. All you eat is potatoes. There were people actually on YouTube that's all they ate was potatoes, and they lost weight. Yeah, they say that there's many levels of this sugar diet, which I don't understand, because I'll be frank, in this community that I'm in, I have to stand up, sorry about that, pardon me just a second, sometimes my hip gets a little crink in it. In this community of a PhD, proper human diets, there are different levels there. There's the keto, the carnivore, the ketovore-ish, carnivore-ish. If you're going to go with beef, bacon, butter, and eggs, do you add spices? Do you add mustard? The jury's out on that one, isn't it right now, Cindy? So we, in this proper human diet, have different levels. The truth for me is my familial history of cancer and Alzheimer's and diabetes and all of that stuff. I monitor my blood sugar every day, not because I'm a diabetic, because I'm not. I do it because I don't want to be a diabetic. And I know that the more insulin you take in, food, insulin, your weight goes up. Same with the shot. It's that way. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. This is not advice coming from a person that's gone through any specific training. I'm giving you my life experience after losing 163 pounds, not once, but twice. And after I personally get down to what I'm calling my goal, 199 Wonderland, I don't want to gain 163 pounds again. I want to keep monitoring myself, because I'll tell you what, that's what they say about the division of insanity. Doing things over and over and over again. And I was doing that after losing weight. The second time gaining 163 pounds back. Until I wised up and I myself got myself a coach to show me from their perspective. They're the professionals. I'm not. I'm just showing you on YouTube what I'm doing and what's working for me and what didn't work for me and why I refuse to go back to that. Tracking is a pain. That's a fact. Sit down with your little clicker and every day click, 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 putting it all in. After a while, it should become regular. For me, I tracked, but I reached over at Culver's after just eating just meat, the smash burgers at Culver's, reached over with my spoon, popped a spoonful of custard in my mouth and said, "Jack, can I have a sip of your malt?" Took a sip of that. I didn't log any of that. But you know what? I didn't get on the scale either. And the weight was going up and up and up, because I'm going to talk about my cheese habit. I'm loving cheese. You guys saw my video. I live in Wisconsin. I love cheese. I heart cheese so much that I know full well, the package says it's only 0.2 grams of carbs. So let's round it off. I had 0.8 grams of carbs, but the reality is I had half of the 8-ounce bar. What kind of game was I playing with myself? I kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now that I'm going smaller and smaller and smaller, I'm getting into the extra large clothes that never fit me, because I wore 3Xs and 2Xs. Right now, this shirt, I don't know if I can get up. This shirt is a 2X. It's humongous. Is it good for me right now, sitting around the house? Yes, it is. When it gets disgusting, in my opinion, I drive my sister crazy about this because she wants my clothes. When it gets disgusting after a period of time, boom, it's going in the garbage or the burn barrel, whichever's the closest, because I don't want to encourage anybody else. You know what? These fat clothes don't fit me, so therefore I'm telling you, would you like my fat clothes, you fat person? No, I can't be derogatory. I cannot do that. I cannot have another cheat scoop of Culver's ice cream. That's me, in my opinion, because I cannot see myself dying of diabetes or cancer. Why am I tolerating watching creators on YouTube saying, you know what, it's okay. It's my day. Yeah, that's right. It's your day and it's your life, or whatever. This is when a lot of people click off to they get back with their life, or they're going to watch something else, or go take their dog for a walk, and that's perfectly fine. You do you. You do you. I have to do me too. And the ravages of dementia are not good. Did I enable some too much sugar with my friends and family, my husband, to stir up things? Oh, come on, go ahead. Take this one bite. It's not so bad. Look, I made you a cake. It's your birthday. Eat the whole thing. Happy birthday to you. Stop it, Jerry. Stop it. So when I hear these sugar people and all of these different rules, there's the coal rules, and there's this creator rules that they live in Arizona because they're following somebody else. And there's lovely Christian people that I adore. They're doing different rules based on themselves. Based on myself, I lost the weight. I created my own rules. I gained 163 pounds right back again because I knew better. And I had control. And my husband or my co-workers and nobody is going to tell me what to do when it comes to my body. If I want to do this, I'm going to do it. We have parties at work a lot. And I shouldn't say a lot. Every quarter we have these caterers that come in and bring food and what have you. Now, if it's something that clearly I can maybe peel off skin of a chicken and not eat the chicken skin, I will do that. But if it's a noodle dish or meatballs that, that's sus, as the kids are calling suspect these days, that have probably the MSG and the breadcrumbs and the cheese and the natural flavors. Don't forget the natural flavors. To me, I can't do it. You can do it. Go ahead. You go with your bad self. Eat them. Eat my natural flavors too. I can't do it because to me it's suspect. And I can't be swayed by influencers like I did last year. Well, so-and-so is trying this. And if it works for so-and-so, if they're having an avocado with their meat and Dr. So-and-so's wife is saying, well, we're passing McDonald's and therefore I'm going to stop because the kids are screaming in the back and I didn't come prepared. So we're going to have some French fries and some chicken nuggets. That's their decision. That's not my decision. I have to be prepared. I lived through many trends: bell bottoms, platform shoes, pointed toe shoes, polyester three-piece suits of men. Disco suits, remember those disco days? Disco, yeah. Been there, done that. I wore shoes that my mother wore in the 40s that were popular in the 80s again. Things come around again, like I'm seeing with the sugar diet. What comes around goes around. Low fat. It's low fat. Read the label. It's low fat. It's wonderful. Not for Jerry. It's just not for me. I can't. That would be insane. So if I want to play around, I say that loosely, play around, and go down in weight and go with what the scale says I should be at Mayo, or the charts at Mayo, 170 to 175. I can do that because of my height, because of my body. The problem is skin. I am 64 years old and I got a lot of skin. Thank the Lord for Spanx. Just my opinion. I have a lot of it. I had a lot of Spanx when I was a 3X. They made a lot of money on me because my 3X body wanted to look good in that 3X dress. I look like a pig. I'm looking at some of my old videos, and I think I got rid of the majority of my pictures. I have yet to go down in my basement and do more purging things that my dad has to be able to find some more pictures. I'm kind of afraid of that. I say that loosely, not afraid, but I don't want to see that big fat Jerry. But I think I need to save these pictures because I need to show you guys I threw a lot of my pictures out 3 years ago. Last year, it clicked joining Kelly Hogan's group. I wanted to pay for people a month just to get them involved. Just get that Kelly Hogan book, her pamphlet that she has every month, save it in your computer and refer back to it for every little thing. They said no, they refused. And that's fine. That's their journey. It's their time. It's their free will. We're all given free will. I cannot make my husband eat a carnivore diet. I have to have him be happy. I have words, but I don't want to say the words because the words don't go with what my head says. So I'm going to refrain from saying the words. Now, I will tell you that between my one son and Jack's 3 daughters, should something happen to me, I don't see his daughters stepping up. I don't see that. Should something happen to Jack and therefore leaving me home alone by myself, alone in this big house by myself, do I see my own kid, my one and only, my one and done, stepping up to take care of his mama? Absolutely not. The door swings both ways. So if the daughters are watching, I'm not picking on you. If the son is watching, which I highly doubt, I'm not picking on him. It's reality. When I was that age, their ages, I was taking care of a mother that was on her deathbed. My mother, chose to go to hospice because she didn't want to die in the house. I was thin as a rail. I didn't eat. All I did was smoke. I just smoked and drank diet soda all the time, taking care of her. I do not want to be burning from the inside out like she was. I don't want to do it. And I don't want to do the trends. And I just don't want to try anything and just throw the spaghetti at the wall. I'm done with spaghetti throwing. I'm done with let's try this and let's do that. What I'm doing is continuing to track daily, except this week. No, I'm not doing it this week. Daily getting on the scale, monitoring my clothes. I did not. Everybody else in my group measured themselves. I didn't because I have my measuring tape upstairs, and because of the hip surgery, I can't go up and down the stairs. And I don't remember if it's either here or there, but I don't want to have Jack go upstairs and hem and haw because he can't find it right out of the jump, even though it's an orange measuring tape. Just saying. So I did not measure myself, but I blew my own mind when I put on these pajamas last night that were larges. Amazing. And all of these clothes, sorry, Mary Jo, they gotta go. If I have, and I probably do in my closet, things that have tags on them, brand new. Yeah, okay, fine, Mary Jo, I'll give them to you, but I'm not going to give people my dirty clothes. I'm not going to encourage what was a bad behavior in my life to become a bad behavior for you. So that's it. There's the Thursday preach. Whoop, whoop. Tonight, what's for dinner tonight? I have been soaking like I always do. Jack's one potato. Been soaking in water to get as much start as possible, refreshing the water. Going to be cooking it in the beef tallow along with a tenderloin. So that's what he's getting for dinner tonight. I don't know. I have an idea of what I want to do based on what my friend Cindy did earlier in the week, or was it last week? She did this little lovely pie in a pie plate. It was lovely. It's not going to be a pie, and it won't involve, maybe it will involve eggs. I don't know yet, but it's going to be something different. So stick around. Let's see what I eat later. Until then, cheers for now. I think what I need to do is stop videotaping for the rest of the day. I'm going to close this early, but what I will do tomorrow is show you what I made for my dinner because, well, I already told you guys what I'll be feeding Jack, so you guys will have to see that tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching me.